Hello and welcome to Bellfortis. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description, and this is kind of been described as a bite-sized Total War, or shall we say a more fast-paced Total War. And if you know anything about me, I am pretty terrible at Total War. That's the reason why it's not really on my channel that much. Anyway, I have been having a lot of fun with this game despite being absolutely terrible at it. I'm actually really surprised that I am so bad because a lot of people say this is more accessible than Total War, which means that if you're someone like me who isn't really very good at Total War, then you might have some fun here. And also, just bear in mind, this game is in early access, and obviously the developers are going to continue working on it. So there are 3 scenarios that you can currently play. You have Early Kingdoms, Albion, Bloom of the East as well. So all of these are extra large, medium, and large. Albion, as you can quite clearly tell, is based in England and various other places in sort of northern Europe, I guess. And then you obviously have the Early Kingdoms here, and then you have Bloom of the East, which is a bit more to do with, I don't even know what, 9th and 10th centuries, apparently, Moravia, as well as the Hungarian armies, and so on and so forth. So we'll just play, I guess, Early Kingdoms. I actually don't even know really what to go for here. I've been playing mostly Early Kingdoms, but I don't think it really matters too much. Anyway, as you see, we have 8, I think, yes, 8 different factions to choose from. I don't know the differences between any of them because I've only been playing as East Francia or Francia, or however you want to say it. And you can see here that each and every one of them has a different faction trait. So obviously if you take a look at that, you see that East Francia is indeed having the peace in the city trait, which means that keeping 2 to 3 units in the city is ideal for trade. It raises income by 25%. So in other words, if you were to move a lot of your troops around and make a bigger army, with which to attack someone with, then you're actually shooting yourself in the foot a little bit as a result. So you might want to be a little bit strategic about that. Anyway, every single faction has a difficulty level associated with them. So you can see here that our current choice has easy. Then we have Moravia here, which is very hard. You can see they actually start with only 2 provinces, so that's probably the reason why they're very hard. Then we have the Polish dukes. They start with 4, I believe. Yeah, 4 provinces. Then we have the Russians, and they start with 3 as well, I believe. And then we have the Hungarians here. Vikings, they start with 6. And then we have West Francia here, as well as Lotharingia, which is indeed, once again, normal difficulty. So we're going to be playing with East Francia right now because I frankly, if you'll pardon the pun, I frankly am I'm going to say it right now, I'm terrible at this. So, just check out the game. There is a link in the description. If you're good at Total War, then you're probably going to have a pretty good time in this game. And now we can choose our campaign settings. So we have Trader, Metacaster, Farmer, Politician, Spy, Miner, Veteran, and Builder. These are all of our mentors, and we get bonuses according to which one we select. So for example, if you select, let's say, the Farmer, you get a little bit of additional food. I'm going to be playing as the Trader here because I personally have found that money is your biggest bottleneck, at least from my perspective. I don't know, maybe it's slightly randomized each time. I don't really know, but we'll see. There are random events that will come up and everything as well, and you can obviously change as you can see, you can change how your person looks, which is actually pretty fun too. Anyway, let's start. Alright, so this is our land right here. This is our land, and every single one of our provinces has a number of little icons that you can select. And if you select these icons, it's immediately just going to take you into either the build menu, the country menu, or the units menu, or the army menu in this case. And you can see everything you need to know just by clicking these little icons. So yeah, I mean, technically you could just select this and then you could click on any one of these down at the bottom here, but obviously they've made it very easy. They've made it very easy for you to navigate and all that stuff, and I think that's really, really nice. Now, every single one of your provinces has a tax rate. And it's very, very important, like I've said, to try to manage your finances early on, because it can very quickly snowball out of control. So for example, you see here the mood is very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise taxes in this particular province just so that we have a good mood, and that's going to give us a little bit of extra cash, because you can see here it goes from 85 to 115. The population does reduce though, quite a significant amount. Maybe I should just leave it. I think I might just leave it for the moment. Let's have a look here. Yeah, let's lower that tax rate a little bit. Let's lower this one, because I'm thinking to myself, maybe population would be a good way to go. Because if we have more people working there, maybe it's going to be even better for us. It might make sense. Anyway, some of these places are indeed going to be fantastic for us to try to increase even further. So for example, let's just say that, we have a really, really good mood everywhere or in one particular place. Then we're obviously going to try and take advantage of that as much as we possibly can. Now, there are neutral areas on the map as well. So, for example, we have Illyria here, we have Bohemia here, Lusatia and Silesia and Saxony and so on and so forth. And every single one of these is under control by rebels. And you can fight these rebels. And yeah, you can actually capture every single province on the map, including of your enemies, or your soon-to-be enemies, or soon-to-be friends. It very much depends on what you really want to do. So you can see here that I can send a diplomat to this guy if we want to. And I think I will do that. Let's send a diplomat to that guy. Let's send another one. Let's send a whole bunch of diplomats over to this fellow, because actually I can't even do that. I can only do 2, because I have this much prestige at the moment. I only have 40 prestige. So just bear that in mind. You start with a low amount of prestige for now. Anyway, there is also a research tree. I'm not going to be looking at the research tree right now, or maybe I should. I don't know. Okay, fine. We'll take urban planning then, because urban planning is actually pretty cool, because basically what that will do is it will increase the number of building places in your provinces by 1 for each level that you have, which is obviously really, really good. And we also have other things here, for example, like a city patrol protecting the property and sleep of residents. The chance of revolt is reduced by -20%. Active medical research. This doubles the population growth, would probably be pretty useful for us. Now, research is relatively easy to get because you can build schools and universities, and that will provide you with increased research gains. So that's obviously very nice. But if you don't want to go for that and you want to go for something a little bit more, a little bit more focused on money, then you're obviously going to need, you guessed it, you're going to need wood, right? You're going to need wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a sawmill, and we're basically going to be building that in almost every single one of our little zones here, because this only requires money. This doesn't require anything else. It just requires money. It doesn't need wood apparently, and everything else does require wood. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to maximize the amount of sawmills that I can create. Now, this is obviously the exact reason why every other faction that you have in the game is going to be pretty hard to use, at least initially, because you're not going to have as many provinces to build these things, right? You know, you're not going to be able to snowball as hard when you have only 2 provinces, for example. You're going to have to play very, very well to be able to do that. That's the reason why I personally am playing like I'm playing right now, because I don't really trust myself to do a good job, even with this particular faction. So that's basically why I'm doing that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're just going to hit the end turn button now, and we're going to see what happens, because obviously what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to save up quite a lot of wood to be able to now get a city center and then indeed a market. And as you see here, our diplomatic relations between our countries have been established. There we go. That's very nice. And we have a new event. Your spy told you about the large stockpile in the next country. You can try to seize them at the cost of worsening relations. The chance of success is 100%. It will cost me 480 gold. However, I don't really want to do this, so I am going to ignore it. No, I will not be doing that. I mean, actually, you know what? Maybe it's a good idea, because this is literally a rebel place. We could potentially do it. It's going to cost me 480, which is not exactly great. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Fine, fine. I will go ahead and do that then, and we're gonna have to seize it. So, we've only got one turn to complete this now? Are you serious? Okay, I actually thought we had a little bit more time, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get over there, you see? There's no way I'm gonna be able to get over there with just one person, and I only have some Frank militia over here, which is absolutely not going to work. You can try to seize them. I mean, it says 100% chance, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do that, and we'll see. I mean, you could see here, this doesn't seem to work. I'm just going to run away from that battle right there. There doesn't seem to be a reason why I would want to do that. That's very strange. I'm actually not entirely sure. Am I just stupid? Yes, I think so. I think so. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna stick to what I planned to do, which was to obviously build some city centers. So that's what I'll do now. So we're gonna construct a city center right here. This is indeed our capital area. And then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna hit next turn. We're gonna let everyone else do their own thing. I'm not gonna be trying to capture any rebel, rebel provinces or anything like that, because at the moment, all I'm trying to do is just kind of relax. Oh, okay, so we didn't even need to go in there with any soldiers. It literally just did it for us. Okay, I did not realize that. I thought I actually had to go in there. Never mind. Your expedition was a success. You obtained a large amount of material, but it angered your neighbor. Okay, well, yes, I don't really care about lowering relations with the rebels. That's not really that big of a deal, because the rebels are not super dangerous. At least I hope they're not going to be that dangerous. Otherwise, let's get that market. Get that market up and running. And then we are hopefully going to be able to get a city center. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm literally just going to build city centers, markets, city centers, markets, city centers, markets, as much as I possibly can before we run out of cash. Because you could see here at the top left, we are almost running out of it. And it's not very good, you know? That's not very good. So we'll build another city center right here. Do I have enough? No, I do not. Yes, unfortunately for me, sawmills are fine. You know, they're doing great and everything, but... yeah, we just don't have enough really to do anything else. I mean, I guess I could do a mine, but we're losing money as it is. So the fact is, if I spend any additional cash on building a mine or anything like that, it's actually maybe going to be a bit more damaging than it otherwise would be. So, not sure if that's a good idea. Anyway, we're gonna build a city center around about here. There we go. And we are almost to the point where we can kind of relax, because look at my money situation. My money situation is actually starting to get a little bit better, because bear in mind, we need money to be able to recruit troops, and otherwise it's gonna be a little bit problematic, isn't it? Because otherwise we're not gonna have any money to be able to recruit people. The head of a prominent local family asks for your help to rescue a family member from captivity by a hostile clan. If you help them, they will reward you. The chance of success is 54%. Sure. Why not? Let's do it. I don't think... there's nothing really that I can lose there, because I'm going to lose some prestige, but I really do not care. Losing prestige does not matter to me in the least. We're going to buy medicine to increase our population growth. That's going to be fantastic. Communication is probably going to be somewhat useful. Chance of revolt being reduced as well. That's probably going to be quite nice. I'd like to... Ideally, I would like to get some schools and some universities, because being able to get some more research would probably be rather nice. Anyway, my lord, we, the representatives of your nobility, humbly address you with a request. We need to expand. Attack any near territory to show your power and enthusiasm to fight. As a reward, we offer you 1,000 gold. Okay, so... I'm gonna just say something right now, okay? I've already said I am a self-confessed terrible player of Total War and games like this. So all I'm gonna say right now is that I personally believe that 1,000 cash is not enough of an incentive to do this mission. I'm just going to say that right now, because here's the thing. I'm going to show you in just a second, okay? This is not going to work. I'm not going to do this quest, but I'm just going to show you right now. If I go to the army screen, let's say that I go to the army in Bavaria right here, and let's say I want to hire some troops. Look at how many troops I'd have to recruit. I would have to recruit, let's say, I don't know, Frank Militia. How many of these should I hire? 10? 5? I don't know. That's going to get me, I mean, what? You know, that's like, what, 750 gold or something like that if I hire 5 of them? That's 750 gold, and I'm going to get 1,000 gold. I guess it's okay, because we do then get 1,000 gold, and it kind of covers our costs, but then we also have to worry about the fact that we are spending that cash. Just bear that in mind, because look at our financial info right now. We have... As you see right here, look at this. Planned soldiers pay. We're paying them 1,350 every single day, which obviously is kind of dramatic. And if we add additional people to that, it's then going to, of course, kind of spiral a little bit more than we want. So that's an issue, you know? That's the reason why I've been so... you know, so worried about that whole thing, you know? It's been a little bit problematic. So I'm basically just going to wait. Maybe what we can do is, if I am starting to make money next turn, we'll see how much we're actually making, because I'm thinking we're probably going to be making, yeah, we're making about 64. Yeah, so that's actually okay, you know, that's fine, but we've just about recovered. Now, the thing is, are we going to be able to press our advantage here? Are we going to be able to continue making a huge amount of money? Or is this going to be the beginning of the end if I decide to commit to creating a load of extra units? I don't know, because the thing is, if we start taking a dive into the red again, it's actually going to be maybe game over, because we won't have any money to be able to do anything, you know what I mean? So anyway, we'll see. Okay, take, yeah, there we go. All right, a new prominent person has joined your lands. Okay, and so we have the quest and all that stuff. All right, okay, fine. So these guys are all happy, everyone's happy, yep, everyone is great. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, as you can see, everyone is having great times. These guys are actually having an excellent mood right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase their tax rate to high, and so they're still going to have a very good mood, and that's fine, but we are going to be making a little bit of extra cash as a result. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Cost per turn is 60. Okay, yeah, no. I don't think this is good enough. I don't think that, I don't think I should do this, because you know what this is going to do? Look at this. This is also 8 food per turn as well, and I'm really not. I'm not in a position to really do that, so I think we should probably just leave it the way it is. Let's go for a marketplace right here. Let's go for a city center right here. I'm basically just trying to maximize everything right now, and if we were to construct additional troops, I feel like we would have a big problem. The nobles are saddened, but they don't actually do anything. We don't lose anything for making the nobles sad, which is, in my opinion, completely fine. If they want to be sad, then they can be sad, you know, that's their prerogative if they want to do that. Alright, so we're going to start creating some other things now. So another school would probably, well, not another school, but a school would be nice. I think a watermill would probably be really, really good, because a watermill is going to provide us with plus 100% food from this particular province, which might be cool. I like that a bit. We could also get another farm here. There we go. Alright, let's continue onward, and let's see whether we can actually do something with this. And also, you can send spies. Just bear that in mind. You can send spies. There is a new quest to improve relations here. We, the representatives and the nobility, want you to improve your relationship with our neighbors, the Vikings. As a reward, we offer you 3 archer units. Okay, improve our relations with the Vikings? How do I do that? I guess just send a diplomat? Gift them? Gift it, I guess. Just gift them some cash. I guess. I mean, it's not really what I want to do, because we're strengthening them, you know, a pretty significant amount to do that. which is not exactly great, but okay, well, that's fine. Our food situation is now basically rectified, so let's see, what can I do now? This is a bit, aha, here we go, this is good. Let's make the school here, and then we'll build another school, or a university. Actually, a university would probably be really, really nice, because then we can start to kind of snowball a little bit when it comes to this. Ah, there we go. The neighboring ruler was pleased with your gift and gladly accepted it. All right, yeah, we'll take our 10 relation, and unfortunately the other one failed. Okay, I did increase my relation, but oh, we're at war with someone? Oh dear. The two factions are now in a state of war. West? Is that me? Am I? No, I'm east. Okay, so the Vikings are now fighting against these guys over here. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that. That's fine. All right, we can just relax with that. Okay. Immigrants fleeing from neighboring countries are wandering your kingdom. Do you want to help them and offer them land on your territory? The natives won't be thrilled, but new taxpayers always come in handy. I think this is fine. Sure, why not? I think that's okay. Doesn't seem to do anything too bad, at least at the moment. Okay, improving relations. Yeah, okay, improving relations once again. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine to improve relations. It's just very much dependent on whether they accept that or not. Yeah, I mean, as you can quite clearly tell, we can send spies to them if we want to. I'm a little bit worried about this over here. Oh, there we go. We did it. Yes. Okay, fantastic. So we now just gained 3 archer units. I think that they put them in here. Yeah, they put them in our capital. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. That's not too bad. And then we see here, what do we want to do? We could do barracks, because then we can hire Frank infantry and Frank spearmen, and we could build a tower, workshop. What is a tower? Allows to hire dismounted knights. Oh, that's pretty crazy, actually. That is pretty crazy. Okay, sure, we'll do something like that. Yeah, we're having a bit of a problem now, though, because look at my cash. I will... Oh, dear, this might be an issue. Okay, resistance to the immigrants was very strong, and the inhabitants rejected them. Oh, okay, well, we didn't have a 100% chance to... do that, so I guess that is to be expected to a certain degree. All right, well, I don't really mind too much. And let's see. Okay, so City Hall, we don't have enough cash to be able to make a City Hall right now. And I don't have enough to be able to do a market. Oh no, I don't have enough to do a market either. Yeah, it's because of the archers, you see. It's because of the archers. That's the reason why we've had some issues now, because those archers are costing me 120 gold per turn. No wonder we have no cash left. Okay, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Alright. Okay, we're going to have to do something about that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be selecting these guys, and we are going to be taking them over here. And there we go. And then we're going to just wait until the next turn. Yeah, we'll just wait until the next turn, and then I will try to build a market somewhere if I have enough cash to be able to do that. And then we'll just attack some rebels, because obviously I haven't shown you the battle system just yet. There is a battle system available in this game, and you can either do auto-resolves or you can, you know, fight manually, obviously. You know, that's a given. So... let me see, which one do I want to go to? Well, we could do this one. That's going to give me an extra 100 gold, and I think I will probably do that. There we go. That seems nice enough. Okay, so we have the ability to now attack some of these areas over here. I'm not sure if we really want to do this, to be honest, because what's going to happen is if we move too close to some of our other friends in the area, they might take that as a cause for war, and we don't really want that, do we? But I guess I will just go up here. Ooh. No. I'm gonna run away from that. I am not gonna do that. that is a little too rich for my blood at the moment. I think what we're going to do... Oh, we're being attacked by these guys? When did they declare war on us? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, they decided to attack us. That is very, very interesting. I'm surprised. Why did they do that? Right. Okay, well, I guess if they wanted to, then I guess they wanted to. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll move over here, and I guess we could go in. Oh, wow, these guys are insane. Okay, I'm gonna just show you the battle, just so you can actually see what the battle is like. I don't actually expect to win this battle, because they have extremely powerful archers. So, this is going to be a very, very difficult thing to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get these guys around about here and put these guys in the front. And then we can basically let the battle begin. So this is at night as well, as you could see. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure what's happening right now. It seems like it's not paused, but everyone just seems to be kind of just chilling, which is hilarious because no one wants to move forward, I assume. Yeah, this is quite funny. Normal speed? Fast speed? No, no one's moving. Okay, I guess I'll move then. Okay, that's really interesting. How far... we don't know how far away these guys can actually shoot. I guess the best thing for me to do, actually, is to move forward, get them to attack my militia, and then just have my archers completely obliterate them. That can be the only thing we can do. We need to kill the Arden Rangers extremely, extremely fast here. Let's charge these guys. You can actually tell them to charge as well, as you can see right here. There's a charge key, you can press R. I assume you might be able to double-click too, but... I'm basically just going to charge them straight in. And as you can see, they're going to get absolutely massacred. They are going to get absolutely massacred. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. But we're just going to have to make do. And, oh, they're actually skirmishing with us. That's really bad, actually. Okay, come on, archers. Let's just kill these guys. There we go. Kill them. Yeah, we're having a problem, as you can quite clearly tell. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do about this, unfortunately, because, as I said, these guys, we just don't have any cavalry. That's the funny thing. We don't have any cavalry. We can indeed skirmish ourselves as well. As you can see right here, we are indeed attempting to skirmish, which is kind of nice. But this doesn't seem to really be doing much. And I really wish... Oh, you know what? Can I actually split some of these guys off here? Yeah, there we go, okay, nice. Okay, so now maybe we can get these guys to actually attack. Can we have them attack these ones? Yeah, a little bit of extra damage, never hurt anyone apart from those fellows. Yeah, and that's it, that's literally it. I don't think we can really do anything else. Can we retreat, actually? Is there a way for me to actually retreat from this? I don't think there is. I think we just have to get everyone killed, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Can you actually just run off the map or something? Because I've never actually done this before. Usually I'm doing auto-resolves and stuff like that because that just seems to be much better. But that's funny. Alright. Let's see. No, we seem to be completely and utterly dead. There don't seem to be any ways that I can retreat right here, as you see. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Alright. Well, whatever the case, let's speed everything up and then I'll just kill the rest of them. I did actually do some pretty decent damage, but they have these Arden Rangers, which are just insane. They are super, super good, and as you can see, we lost all of that. We did kill 69 enemies, which is actually funny, and yeah, I gained some prestige. That really does not help me in the least. The funny thing about that is that it doesn't do anything. Prestige is actually really very useless, or at least it feels to me like it's quite useless. Anyway, we did lose a lot of troops, which is actually good. I know that sounds really funny, but if Lotharangia does decide not to attack us and follow up their attack, then we might be able to make some pretty good cash here. And then I may, in fact, be able to construct some additional things, which would be pretty cool if I could make that work. Like, for example, I could build this city center right here, and I should probably get some, at least one Frank militia in this area, just to make sure that we have someone there watching over the zone. Otherwise, it can get taken very, very quickly. Now, it may be that the Vikings are going to come in here, and they might prove to... Yep, as you can see, they are indeed... Wow, apparently these guys are waging war against basically everyone. Very, very surprising, actually. I really did not think that they would do that. I didn't think that they would actually do any of that, but they are very aggressive for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway. Let me see. Yeah, so you can obviously do these things as well, by the way. So you can get things like leather armor, you can get the battle line, so you can get a line of infantry who support each other. Armor in combat is +1. You can get flaming arrows. Archer training, the introduction of the obligation to train residents in archery, bow attack +2, and so on and so forth. So this is pretty cool. You know, all of this stuff is really, really cool, and you can increase your production as well. So you could see here that you can get additional technology increases, food production, increased revenue, but it will reduce public order. There we go. Okay, let's get some more income. There we go. Let's get even more. And yeah, then we're looking okay. You know, we're looking all right, at least at the moment. Not exceptionally good. And this is the funny thing: you need to have. You know, you need to have a plan about what you're going to do, because obviously I didn't really have a plan. I wasn't really doing anything specific. I was kind of just doing random stuff. And you can see here we can actually get some of these guys. We could get some Frank infantry if we wanted to do that. Shall we hire some? Let's hire some. No more slots. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Alright, well, I guess that's okay. I mean, it's not like we're in a rush, right? We're not in a rush to do anything right now. But yes, this is kind of what I was talking about. So it is a little bit one of these things where you kind of just have to think a little bit in the future. And for me personally, I don't really mind doing that. Usually I'm okay at doing that kind of stuff, but... Oh, we actually won? How did I win that? I have no idea, but apparently I won that somehow, which is kind of funny. Lower taxes? What do you mean lower tax? What is this? What is this here? Bandits? A band of bandits have taken up residence in your land. They're looting and pillaging the area. The people are asking for your help quickly. Will you send soldiers to catch them? Yes, sure. Okay, I don't really mind about that. Okay, so, yeah, let's just get some more infantry. I'm basically just building up a massive army right now. I'm just going to build up a massive army, and I am then just going to go sweeping across our enemies. That's literally all I'm going to do right now. And if I can use my superior, amazing amounts of cash to do whatever I need to do, then I will be even happier, shall we say. Even happier. So let's see if I can actually make that work, because as you can see, city center in every single one of these provinces is going to be fantastic. Let's do that. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Putting the wood to work right now. Oh yes, that is absolutely fantastic. And then we are going to have a massive army, or at least we should have a massive army. Hopefully we will. Go to Bavaria. There we go. Should we get some spearmen? Do we need the spearmen? I feel like spearmen are going to be relatively good, but they are also not relatively good, if you know what I mean. They might be not so useful. Because obviously if we're not fighting against cavalry, then they're probably not going to be super useful, and infantry might be able to just take care of them anyway. So it's very much, I guess, very much dependent on a number of factors. Okay, so we're just going to get some more infantry there. Get another one here. Yeah, oh yeah, we're really pumping up production now, which is fantastic. Okay, so we got City Hall there. We got a farm. That's fine. Okay, should we get some archers? We could hire Frank archers. Sure, why not? And we could also get... Do we want anything else? We could get some stables. School might be useful. I don't know. I mean, we're currently getting some relatively decent research. I mean, it's not amazing, obviously. It isn't really, you know, doing that well, but, you know, it's fine. You know, it's fine. And we don't really need to go super hard on that. So, yeah. Okay, fine. So, just going to get that. And then, who can we summon from here? Okay, let's get some spearmen. Why not? Let's get some spearmen. I don't have enough cash right now, so we're just going to have to leave that. And then we're getting over 1,000 gold every single turn. And, of course, in the end, it may very well be the case. Okay, they're coming in here. They're definitely going to take that. Yeah, as you could see. They definitely took that. That was just way too easy for them. And now this is where things get a little bit dicey, because I'm going to have to start pivoting over to making buildings that provide us with food, because we haven't needed to really do that much yet. So we're going to just do that. We're going to just build a couple of farms here and there, and then we're going to start moving our forces. And I think these guys are not really going to know what hit them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And we're going to go over here. I won't take all of them. I'm going to take all of our infantry, Frank infantry. I actually left no one here, which is a really big mistake. So let me actually just get some militia in there. Let's just get 2 people over there. There we go. That sounds about right. Okay, and then we can just wait here for a little bit of time. Hopefully my farms are going to come into effect, or are they not? Yeah, they are coming into effect, but they're a little bit too weak to help us a great deal. So I was kind of hoping, can we get something more? Yeah, then see, now this is obviously the issue. We don't have a huge amount of space. The watermill is good. There we go. The watermill gives me 100% additional food, so that's great. That's wonderful. And we can get another farm there. And now this is when we can do some crazy cool stuff. So I'm going to basically be leaving these archers, and we'll just take the cavalry. And all we're going to do right now is we're literally just going to go and attack their capital. I believe this is their capital right here. And that's what we're going to go for. Oh. They have nothing. We literally lost 25 people. That's completely fine. We're going to occupy this territory, of course. And now we can't do anything because we have to wait. We have to wait, of course. That's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. So if they don't respond to this, this is going to be quite funny. Because if they don't respond to this, they are going to lose every single one of their territories. It doesn't seem like they're responding. Okay, this is their capital, actually. My bad. Okay, I did not realize. Okay, so we're basically just going to be leaving some people behind here as well. Every single time we move, we're just going to leave people behind. We can replenish all resting units for 205. Let's do that. And then let's go over here. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's do the quick battle. Boom. Instant kill right there, and we've taken their capital. Very, very nice. Now we just need to wait. Look at our food situation right now. Look at our money situation. We can snowball pretty hard here. Now bear in mind, look at what we can do, okay? We're having some rebellion problems, obviously, because we have just taken these places. So, of course, we're going to have some pretty big issues. I'm not going to tax them at all. We're just going to minimally tax them right now. What's this? Improve the maturity of our countries and get at least one new invention. Oh, I don't really mind about that too much, to be honest. Yeah, probably not going to do much with that. Anyway, what we could do is we could do this. So we're just going to increase that. Professional training, leather armor, archer training. No, we'll probably just be going with professional training, and then we'll go for Bellfortis itself, which is indeed going to be very, very nice. How did I get 250? What was that quest? I have no idea. It's fine. Let's replenish everyone. And everyone is good. As you can see, everyone is completely and utterly fine. Unfortunately, they cannot move right now, so I am just going to go next turn. And we're just going to leave everything as it is. The Vikings are going to be doing something, no doubt. And we are then going to continue moving. We're going to leave these guys behind. Just go over here. Easy, easy battle right there. And we'll just capture it once again. And then we will do the same thing over and over, and we will eventually, hopefully at least, take over the entirety of the map. And that's pretty much what we've got going on here. So yeah. Anyway, if you would like to take a look at the game, then there is a link in the description. I think this is pretty fun, but obviously I'm not someone that is very good at Total War or anything like that. But if you want something that is a little bit of a change from that, then maybe this is something that you want to take a look at. It's a little bit more. Well, I shouldn't say historical, because Total War obviously is historical to a certain degree, but someone described this as Total War Medieval 2.5, which I think is pretty fun. I think that's a nice thing, you know? I think that's nice. Anyway, yeah, link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.